Welcome back to Cousin John Car Stuff. First thing you should do when looking or considering a vehicle, simple. You sit down, you might have an idea of what you're looking for, what you're interested in, what's caught your eye. First thing to do, right off the bat, sit down, run through your budget, and see how much can you afford each month without putting a crimp into your budget. So let's say after sitting and crunching all the numbers, you see that $400 a month works. And I'm a proponent of 60 months personally. I know that's 5 years, but for me, that's an ideal amount of time, because you can always add some extra. You get a bonus or whatnot if you want. Nothing says you have to take 5 years. So, you now know that $400 a month, $24,000 total, is what you can afford. That's total, drive it off the lot price. Next thing you do, not sponsored, I use Penn Fed Credit Union. It's Pentagon Federal Credit Union. And if you're not military, you can sign up. Minimum deposit, I think, is $25 into a Penn Fed account. And $5 goes to support military families and their foundation. And you check bank, credit union, whatever else. What are the current interest rates? And then you go into the loan calculator and just pick a random number. Say 3-4% interest, just for a random number. What you're looking for is to get an idea how much you can buy. So at 3 or 4% interest, 24,000 total. Well, say just random numbers here, that comes out to 22,300. You know your purchase price is 22,300. And then you have the interest. Now what about tax, title, and license? Check in your various state to see what that might be. In Texas, it's 6.25%. So 22,300, and then work it backwards. We'll just take 20,000, 6%, 6.25, rounding off, is $1,200, 21,200. So you see, and then a couple $100 for the registration, title, etc. So you can see that your total purchase price. And there could be a person saying, yeah, but John, what if I just write a check for the tax, title, and license? That, if you can afford to do that, go ahead and do that. And then increases a bit what you're able to buy. Now, someone else could say, but John, you say no down payment, and now you're saying this to reduce the, or to give me more buying power. True, but that, like I say, 6%, 20,000, 1,200, might be 1,500 where you are. But you write that check, and you don't have as much of a concern as you would with a $5,000, $7,000, or $10,000 down payment. If you have those funds available, and it's close on what you can handle, go ahead and write the check. Now that you know what you can afford and a ballpark of what your purchase price is, now you can get online and start seeing what's out there for how much, be it new or used. And you might find that you have to go a little bit higher miles, or if it's a used vehicle, a year older, to get what you're looking for. But this prevents any surprises at the dealership, because the dealer can say, oh, don't worry, we'll get you in the car for that price. What happens if you haven't done this in advance and the sales rep approaches you and how much a month are you looking at spending? And you say, I can afford $400 a month. The sales rep will go to the back to the managers and say, their initial offer is $400 a month. They try to negotiate everything. They come back, we can do it for $550 a month. You cut out that back and forth there. And you have your credit union check or a bank draft in your hand. And you tell them, this is the total price, out the door. And if you're so inclined, I'll write the check for tax, title, and license separate. But this $24,000, that's it. If you can't do $24,000, I'll have to say, thank you, have a nice day, appreciate your time. That gives you the control that the dealer doesn't want you to have. So, I can't emphasize enough, go through first. Establish your budget. What can you comfortably afford each month? And just multiply it times 60. That's just my favorite. There are some that are going to say, why finance it for so long? Go a shorter term. It's just my own preference. Everybody's got their own preference. That's mine. It might work for somebody else different if it's a lower price vehicle. Yeah, 48 months might do the trick for you. 48 months at $400 a month would be, on just top of my head, $18,500 out the door. So that would work as well. So, that's what I definitely say to do in the very beginning. And if what you're looking for, prices are at 25, 26, 27, the sales price on the website or wherever, then you may have something else that will be closer to your price of 24 that you can handle. But at least it lets you know in advance, and you know what your numbers are before you walk on the dealer's lot and the sales associate approaches you. And now you have that power over the dealer in that part of the transaction. So if you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. And we'll see you next time through. Upload schedule is Wednesday and Saturday. At times there may be a bonus video. This might be a bonus video during the week as well. Just keep your eyes open, and we'll see you next time through. Take care.